Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Natiki Gamer, and welcome to something a little new. I've got a little backdrop here, got my posters, because I'm gonna start to move some cords over. I want to start doing some more of my vlogs like this back here, behind a background, because it can kind of get boring behind that, China cabinet, I guess that's what it's called. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool if I did something behind my posters. Did something behind my posters. So yeah, this is probably what I'll be doing vlogs more commonly behind my Assassin's Creed, Minecraft, and Sonic poster. Okay, go away, Mr. Call the Pick. Never! Anyway guys, today we're going to be doing something a little different. Today we're going to be doing an app review and a video game app review of a video game, very popular video game character. Okay, I'm just going to cut to the chase. We're going to be reviewing SonicDash today. And it's actually a kind of cool app, so let's just jump into SonicDash, shall we? Alright guys, so here's SonicDash. Here's the main menu. And basically the game is your standard Temple Run clone, I guess you could say. I guess I'll just start up the game while I explain. There really is no plot to the game. It's just a Temple Run clone. As you can see, you have 3 lanes, middle, left, and middle, left, and right lanes, and you have to collect rings. Blah 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 blah. Sonic stuff, and it's basically just to see how far you can run. Now, as you can see, the Spin Dash is back, has made a return for this game, which I think is pretty darn cool. But, oh, derp. I'm kind of recording this very uncomfortably. Might as well use that revive token. Okay, mission complete. But basically, the way the game works is just to see how far you can come. I'm using the iPad version. The iPad version is just a little bit more quality. And it's basically, you know, Temple Run clone. You collect as many rings as you can and see how far as you can go. And the main reason it's called SonicDash is because when you build up enough rings, fill the dash meter, you can dash pretty much through almost a huge section of the level. Ah! Yeah, I'm really bad at this. And but you're wondering why I'm collecting puzzle pieces. Well, when we get to the end of the section, I can explain. Ah, my arms. So tired. Dash again. Booyah! But yeah, so it's just, you know, your standard Temple Run clone, but it's actually a pretty decent and fun one. It's fun to play, the controls are pretty solid, and I haven't had any problems with it. But this is the iPad version we're talking about. The iPad version is gonna be HD, it's gonna have, oh jeez. Well, I died there. It's gonna be HD, have no problems. And we got a red ring star for completing the mission, I guess. But yeah. That's gameplay wise. The whole reason to collect those puzzle pieces is because then you can, then you'll be able to get, oh, I want to go back to the main menu, because then you can get the daily prize. And then you'll either get a bunch of red rings, a bunch of regular rings. Here, I'll go to the daily prize. You can, as you can see, like day 1, we get like 200 rings, day 2, 5 rings, day 3, 10 revives, and then day 4, 10 red rings. And we can get that if you play every day and get all 4 puzzle pieces. And then day 5 and after, if you keep doing it, you can win a random prize. And some of those include even bigger ring bundles and bigger red star ring bundles, bigger revive bundles, and you can even get tails down there. So that's cool. Alright, moving on. Alrighty guys, back to the main menu. We have a shop section, which with cool cameos back there. Now, in the beginning of the shop section, you have your power-ups. You have head starts and revives you can buy. Whoops. And then at the bottom, you got super head starts. Head starts basically are a free dash that you can use only at the start of a race. Meaning, I think you can only use it in the first 5 seconds of the beginning of each game, and then after you cross the finish line, it goes away. You lose the opportunity to use the dash, but it'll basically allows you to dash for a little bit, and then you go back to controlling and not being invincible. You know what revives are, I explained that. Moving on, if you hit this button, you have upgrades. This is where the Temple Run-esque features pop into play. You got the magnet from Temple Run, straight from Temple Run, except they give Sonic the Electro Shield. Now what kind of confuses me is that it does not act as a buff or anything. I mean, if you get hit, it doesn't shield you. So it's just a magnet, really. It's not really a shield. And then under that, you can upgrade the head start that you have to buy, and you can have an even longer head start. Then after that, you have the dash boost, which allows you to make your dash last longer. Under that, you have dash fill rate, which basically it takes less rings to fill up your dash meter. Then to the right, you've got your standard, use real life money to get stuff, in-game stuff, and then you got some free stuff, and you can get rings for linking your Twitter, Facebook, and you got a little sponsored video for free wings, so that's cool. Kind of weird, but also the neat thing I noticed is that you don't have to just play as Sonic. You can play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy also, but the catch is you need to have red rings. I'll just start playing again as Sonic. Now the way to get red rings is by completing missions. Here, let me pause again real quick. Here are your missions. You're given 3 missions every time you complete 3. So as you can see, I've completed 1 and 2. And now the 3rd mission is to use the dash meter 3 times in a row. So that shouldn't be too hard. We just gotta get 100 rings. I think that's how many rings it takes. 100 rings to use the dash meter. And then if you keep stroking down, you can keep spin dashing, but only after a while it stops. And also, in these item cases, you can either get a magnet or a certain number of rings. And over here you have, at the end of a section, you have those springs. And those springs can either lead you to 3 things. A bank where you can bank your rings, so at the end of the run, the number of rings you have when you hit a wall or a structure gets added up with your banked rings. Or you can go, or there's a mystery spring which takes you to a complete different area randomly. There are loop-de-loop springs which take you to sections with whoops, what am I doing? I can't even see. That take you to loop sections where you can run over loops. And then you've got, you got the ancient, I forget what it's called. I haven't played Sonic Heroes in a while. Then you've got the Ruins Spring, which takes you to the ruins from Seaside Hill. Because this is all based off of Seaside Hill and the ruins from Sonic Heroes. I'll boost the volume here, because it's a remix of Seaside Hill now. Sadly, this music and the main menu music are the only music in the game. Yeah, there's only two or three songs in this game. So I'll just play right now and let you guys listen. By the way, if you pull off those 3 stunts, it gives you extra bonus rings from those dash pads. Now you don't get to do that on banking, by the way. So I should let you guys know. App. But I mean, they could have put more into it, because I mean, if they ported Sonic Episode 2 and 1, they could have added much more music to it. But it is a Temple Run clone, so yeah. But yeah, I only have one more jigsaw puzzle to pick up, so I guess I'll get that on camera. As you can see, the longer we play, the harder this gets. Oh, there's a dash thing. Oh, here's the loop-de-loop section. But yeah, it also gets a lot harder the longer you last. So, the game doesn't stay easy. See, like right here, instead of just spin dashing, now I have to spin dash and jump. Hitting those structures is an instant death. And these are loop areas where you can just dash. Ah, dang it. But yeah. So now we have to dash, jump, spin dash, jump, and spin dash again. And here we got a homemade attack session. Booyah. Oh boy. And last puzzle piece. And screwing that up, you get 0 rings, as you can see right there. Gosh darn it. Ah, sorry guys, this looks so bad. I've never recorded iOS games before, so this is funky for me. I'm gonna quit playing after I get this jiggy. Ah, what? Alright, I guess I'm gonna be a kind of sellout here. And use a red ring. But yeah, at least they give you the option to do that if you need. Oh jeez. If you die. Oh, I missed that. Alright, and there's the final jiggy. Oh yay! And I thought it would be cool if I showed you guys this off too. Finally they give me the option to go here. Personally, I think this is the hardest section, hardest areas to traverse. This is the ancient area. Also based off of Seaside Hill. But yeah, this is cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it to the game. Guess I'll show this. When you complete a challenge, it gives you 3 red rings. All 3 challenges you get 3 red rings, and it levels up your multiplier. Your multiplier goes up by 1, and when your dash meter is full, you will also have your multiplier doubled. So you'll, instead of having 3, you'll have 6. And when you use your dash, it'll drop back down to 3. So they also have the idea of not using your dash so you can keep getting that multiplier. But yeah, and I also love the trophy system. But now guys, since I've shown off everything in the game, I'm going to move on to my final opinion. Alright guys, we're now with my final opinion. What should this game get? What does it deserve? Well, it's a pretty decent Temple Runner clone. And I enjoy it, and I'm addicted to it, and I'm playing it every day, get the daily prizes, because it's actually fair. I like what Sega did with it, instead of it being one of those games where it cons you into constantly spending your real life money. I really like the daily prize, the free daily prize system, so you don't have to spend any of your real life money. And it's funny, because I thought I would see myself, you know, having no revives, and there's no way I'm going to spend my real life money on that. Sorry, I'm tired. Been holding up my arms like that the whole time. I have no good way to record. But yeah. But all the time I thought I would be tempted into buying revives. But I mean, on my second and fifth daily prize, I got 10 and 20 revives. Yeah, I was shocked to have 30 revives. Knowing me, I went through them all. But still, it was awesome. I got revives. So, and it's all planned. Days 1 through 4, you can see what you're getting. And days 5 and on, if you keep playing every day and getting all the jigsaw puzzles to complete the Sonic picture, you can get a random character or item. Bunch of items. So yeah, the game's pretty decent. The gameplay's fun. Now, my only problems I had were on my iPod's copy of the game. I don't know if it's just the iPod version being derpy or something, but the game's been laggy on the iPod. It'll kick me out of the game and make me lose all my progress. I don't know, the iPod version's derpy, but if you have an iPad or an iPod, buy the iPad version and then sync it to your iPod if you can do that, and stick to the iPad version if you have an iPad. The quality's better, it runs better, and no lag. Not saying this is bad, I play on this one because the iPad is my mom's and she was nice enough to let me review with it. Thanks, mommy! But yeah, definitely recommend the game. I recommend it if you're bored and have nothing to do, your handhelds are dead, you're on the road. Definitely recommend it, iPod or iPad. iPad over the iPod. Maybe it's just that mine has only 12 gigabytes of space left. But yeah, I highly recommend this game. And my final rating for it, I give it a 8 out of 10. SonicDash gets an 8 out of 10, mainly because it is a complete clone of Temple Run. Almost all the aspects of Temple Run are in it. They kind of copied a couple of the power-ups off of Temple Run, like the head start and the magnet, but I'll pass that. And because of the lagginess on the iPod. And I know the iPod's the standard definition version, but I got 12 gigabytes of free space. It shouldn't be kicking me out of the app, erasing my save data of the run I was just on, or lagging at all when I have that much space. But hey, regardless, that's a good score. I'm happy with the game. I play a little bit of it every day, and yeah, it's highly addicting. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of SonicDash, my very first review. And I'm going to be starting some more reviews in the future, not just apps, video games. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this little app attack review. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!